Hello everyone, my name is Katie Gieselman and I am an EDU 580 and this is my video demonstrating 2.0 tools for administrators. Now I am focusing mainly on the administration side because that is what I am seeking my master's in. However, the two websites and the one mobile app that I'm going to show you today could easily be translated into the classroom for teacher use as well. So the first website that I am going to show you is called Edmodo. Now, the really neat thing about Edmodo, and let me log in here real quick, that's one thing I do like about Edmodo, is that it does not save your information for you, which I like for security purposes. Now, Edmodo's interface here looks almost identical to Facebook, which makes it incredibly user-friendly. You will see up here that this is where you can type in sort of your status update. You can also add attachments and links to this as well to share information. Now, I would use this as an administrator for professional development to send your teachers information that they could use. Now, I like over here that you can manage and create and join groups. So as an administrator, I would maybe have a group set up for communication with other administrators, for my staff, potentially for the parents in my school district, and even students as well to share information. Now, teachers can add students to their own classroom, which is really great during lessons to be able to share informational resources. Now, this website is free and it allows users to create and join multiple groups, like I said earlier, which is great for sharing because then you can kind of pick and choose if you want to share it with every group or just a particular group. The disadvantage for this is that there is a lack of a filter. So as an administrator, I would be a bit concerned for my students not having a filter to block certain media and inappropriate posts. That would be a major concern. To stay on the safe side, I would use this tool as an administrator to communicate with other administrators and staff and parents. I would maybe stay away from the student side. But what a great communication tool. You also have a schedule and a calendar update over here so you can send your staff important information about meetings that they have for the day. So that is my first web tool. My second one is called Simply Circle. Now, I had never heard of Simply Circle before, which was why this project was so enlightening because I opened up my eyes to a lot of new resources I can use in my classroom. Now, I have this set up from a teaching position. You can also set it up for administrators as well, but I did not feel comfortable doing that today since I am not an administrator for my school yet. Now, Simply Circle allows administrators and teachers to send out reminder emails and useful resources in the form of pictures, video, PDFs, and text. So it almost looks like a basic email here. You can change your font, make it bold, all of that great stuff. You can also add attachments, calendar updates, files. You can manage your tools and add new items over here that will save it onto this website to make it easy to upload as well. Now, the basic website is free. And if you notice over here, you see circles. Now, right now, I have a circle just set up for my classroom. In basic mode, I could only create one more circle. So for a teacher, that would probably be okay. You could have it set up to your students if you work in the higher grade levels, and you could have one set up for your classmates or maybe one for the staff in your school district. However, for an administration side, only having two circles would not be beneficial to you. I would update to the silver or to the gold package. Now, they are a bit pricey. They're $75 for the silver and $150 a year for the gold. However, as an administrator, you could create up to 5 circles for the silver package and unlimited circles for the gold membership, which is great because then you could have one for your PTA members, you could have one for your staff, for sports team updates in case if a game gets canceled and there's a scheduling conflict. So just great options. You kind of have to weigh the pros and the cons if it's worth it for you to pay that kind of money. Now, the interface is really simple. It also has a welcome guide that kind of walks you through each step, which for somebody like me who's not always the most tech savvy, this was great. Now, you can also use your contacts in your email to add people to your circles, which I think just saves a ton of time. Another benefit of this upgrade, if you were to go up to the silver or gold package, is that you can send these emails and updates to parents that may not have signed up for the website. So I know sometimes it can be hard to get parents to sign up for those text reminder apps. This kind of eliminates that as long as you have the upgraded edition. So that could be a huge time saver and eliminate the, well, I didn't know that was going on today, drama that can sometimes go along with those other tools. Now, my mobile app that I'm showing you today is called Evernote. Now, the cool thing about Evernote is that it can be used on your tablet, your mobile device, or on your desktop computer. I am showing you the desktop interface today because it was just easier for me to record. But the neat thing about this, as you can imagine, is that anything you put onto this website automatically syncs to your other devices. So even if you are on the road, on vacation, or you are at a meeting and something happens back at your school, you are automatically updated with whatever information you may need. Now, Evernote is a great planning resource. It allows you to create schedules and notebooks, keeping everything organized and easy to find. Users can decide if they want to make their notebooks private, or they can customize who can publicly view them, and the chat feature allows for collaboration and conversation. Now, I'm going to click on the Notebook tab here, and I'm going to create a notebook for personal learning networks. Now, I already named this one, so I'm going to go ahead and open it up. I have no notes in here, so think of the notebook as the physical notebook that you may have in your classroom. I know when I look at my notebook, I just jot down little notes on each page and make to-do lists, and then I forget where my to-do list is. This keeps it all in one convenient location, and you can actually prioritize your to-do list. Now, your personal learning network, this is my notebook. I am going to add a note by clicking the plus sign over here. Think of your note as your little sticky notes inside of that one unorganized planner that you already have. Now, the title of my note is going to be Twitter for your PLN. Now, I could upload, and you look up here, it almost looks exactly like an email or identical to what you would have in a Word document as well. I can tag information from websites, and I can also upload my own personal files. Or I could just simply type in my text. So just having everything in one location is incredibly important. A big advantage of this, like I said, is that everything updates. But you can also decide if you want to make your notebook private, or you can share your notebook with certain groups. Now, I don't have any groups set up on here yet, but I could share that with the staff in my building for professional development purposes. So that is a great advantage of this mobile app and website. Now, it is also free. I know what you're thinking. I'm on a teacher budget too. Free, this is perfect. This is something I think that I could use every day. However, a disadvantage of this app is that you have to have internet access to make changes from that free version. So if I didn't have wireless internet here at school, I would not be able to sync those changes or even get into my notebooks. However, they do offer an upgrade to their Plus package, which is $24.99 a year, which is completely and totally affordable. And you have the ability to view and change information offline, so something to think about. Just a really great tool and a resource that I didn't even know was available out there. Thank you for watching my video. That's all I have for you today. I hope that you found something new and creative that sparked an interest for you to integrate technology into your classroom or your school district.